in a park. It's a nice park, but I really wanted to do some magic, so let's do it. Got that full moon, dog. Hail unto thee who art Kephra in thy hiding, and hail unto thee who art Kephra in thy strength and beauty. Hail unto thee who art Kephra, who travels in her bark at the midnight hour of the sun. Tahuti Thoth stands in his splendor at the prow, and Ra-Hoor-Khuit abideth at the helm. Hail unto thee from the abodes of the evening. Unity uttermost showed, I adore the might of thy breath, supreme and terrible God, who makes the gods in death to tremble before thee. I adore thee. Appear on the throne of Ra, open the ways of the Khu, lighten the ways of the Ka, the way of the cobs they run through, to stir me or still me. Let it fill me. The light is ours and its rays consume. I have made a secret door into the homes of Ra and Atum and of Kephra and of Ahathor. I am thy Theban omen to thy prophet Ankoff Nakansu. By best Ma'at my breast I beat, and by wise Tanek I weave my spell. Show thy star splendor, O Nuit, and bid me within thine home to dwell. O winged snake of light, Hadith, abideth within me, Ra-Hoor-Khuit. Amen. Ugh. Yeshua Elohim. Adonai INRI, Ignis Natura Renovator Integra, Yod, Nun, Resh, Yod, the sign of Osiris slain, the sign of Isis in mourning, the sign of Apophis and Typhon, the sign of Osiris slain and arisen, L, V, X, Lux, the light of the cross, Virgo, Isis, mighty mother, Scorpio, Apophis, destroyer, Sol, Osiris, slain and arisen, Isis, Apophis, Osiris, let the divine light descend. Malkut Vigevora Vigedula Leolam Bang bang. So that's how we get bit by mosquitoes. Look at this. Yeah, but that's how we do magic ritual, 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, fuck. Well, I was just doing that, and I just wanted to show you cocksmokers that. Just kidding. Been on a fucking reading tear, dude. Been rereading this by Frater UD, High Magic. It's it's kind of like an AA, Astrum Argenteum kind of thing. It's a lot of yoga, meditation. I'm not too, my dick doesn't get too hard from this, you know. It fucking makes me want to puke. So, here's something that I added to the Kabbalistic cross that I really love to do. You say Ate, Malkuth, Vige Bora, Vige Dula. Usually you go Leolam Amen. But before you do that, you can throw in this Enochian thing, right? And it's Ozm Mad. But how you pronounce it is you do the sign of fire, or the philosopher's sign, and you say Ozadem. Ozadem Made. Then you do the sign of water over your genital area, and you say Ozadem Made. That means deify me, make me a god. It will open up your, it's Enochian, but it'll open up your subconscious mind to the higher realms. You're just kind of giving it's a command prompt, I guess. And you're just reiterating to your subconscious that you are of the deity that is called God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, the the aliens are here. Oh, fuck, I gotta call my mother. Oh, fuck my mother, I gotta call my lawyer. Fucking Hebe McKikeburger. So, I'm tired as a motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and walk on home now in the darkness. And y'all go on in there, you sit down, you get yourself something to eat, make yourself at home, fuck my wife. Do things like that, man. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, this book is incredibly tremendous. It's one of the first books I ever read, like a fucking real book. And I was a child. It's David Icke. The Biggest Secret. The book that will change the world. That cocksmoker's the king now. This came out in 99. $25 years old. It's an incredible piece of literature, and it's even more incredible piece of research. David Icke didn't just start calling people reptilian humanoids for absolutely no reason. He actually has very good evidence as to why. But it's not even like it's not like how people portray it. What he was trying to basically say, I think, at that time, 25 fucking years ago, was that when he didn't know what the fuck was going on, man. And he was experiencing, seeing very, very dark people. The adrenochrome thing, that is completely 100% fucking real. That's real. And he was in contact with people that had seen, child sex trafficking going on, and just human trafficking and corruption at the highest, like the people at the highest echelons of society are they're drug addicts, and they have, money doesn't even mean anything to those people. So, like, literally money is not a thing for these kinds of people. They own lands, like they own countries, these cocksuckers. Like, once you get to a certain place, and you just start, you have to start doing more crazy shit to fucking even be able to come. So you start doing some wild shit. when you're operating at that kind of a fucking low vibrational frequency, you're operating from what's called the reptilian complex of the brain. And when you see people like this, like face to face, and you are fucking vibrating very, very high on the blue shift, and these people are on what's called the red shift, which is a very low octave, low vibration, low, slow frequency. There's this dude, David Icke, and a lot of people like him saw, like, they would see people kind of shape shifting because they were seeing their fucking toroidal fields spinning very slowly. And David Icke had just gotten done, like, doing fucking ayahuasca ceremonies in South America and all types of shit when he started coming out with that stuff, man. So he was obviously, his brain waves and functions in his body and his, like, all this, his toroidal field was just, it was vibrating at an incredible rate of speed. He was having a spiritual awakening. And so when you're, that'll give you spiritual psychosis anyways, but when you're around people that are fucking completely evil, you can see past the physical. So that's where the reptilian humanoid thing comes from. It comes from this book, The Biggest Secret. That's when it was first, like, really laid out, where he pulled his cock out and said, "Look at this shit." You see? But yeah, that's where the whole reptilian thing comes from, and all types of shit. David Icke's a man. That's how I got into studying the occult. Because I was like, all these people, all these fucking people, whoo, they're all in these lodges and orders, and they're grown folk, grown-ass men dressing up like fucking weird shit and saying weird shit and doing weird shit. And I was like, I'm a fucking weirdo. Can't beat them, join them, dog. Nah, but it's the Force. And you could be just a Force-wielding motherfucker. You could be part of the Jedi Order. You could be part of the Sith. But it's a tool, the Force. And by the way, the Yoda, that is a Freemasonic egregore, or a tulpa, if you will, that they would summon in their lodge, because it was part of the lodge. It would be like the spirit of somebody, where you would take, like, their skull and put it into the cornerstone of the building while you're making a Masonic temple. Sometimes this person gave it, to them after, this is my remains, I want you to have my fucking skull, or whatever. Probably not, though. It was probably someone that was sacrificed, and then their skull gets placed into the cornerstone of this new temple that gets built, and we don't talk about it anymore. But that becomes what's called a tulpa. It's part of the building itself, and the building is animated with that person's, like, a piece of their spirit. kind of why the Skull and Bone Society drink out of people's skulls and shit there too. Um, Bunch of Native American chiefs that were fucking slaughtered, and like Geronimo, he was a Native American chief. He was that's actually faux show. For show, they got that dude's skull and they drink out of that shit. But that's just something that was like on the news uh, way back in the day. But anyways, a tulpa is the spirit of somebody that is like animating a temple because you've put their remains into the cornerstone of the temple. And what you would do is you would program the remains and their spirit somehow with someone that's good at necromancy, and you could summon this thing, and like there's literature that's like from like the 1700s where it shows it's Yoda. It shows a fucking Yoda-like creature. I'll try to find it. It's on the internet. Just type in. Don't use fucking Google. Well, I guess you could. You probably will find it there. Google Images. Type in Freemasonry Yoda. Look a little bit around. You'll find it. It's a little thing that's like giving an oracle or something, like, and it's like it's appeared, and there's a dude in the circle, and apparently that was where they got a lot of their doctrines for how to do psychodramas for some of the higher degrees and shit. So anyways, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Love and Luke's. Have a good night. Woo!